Let's cut the crap. You think you're hard to love. You've built this entire narrative in your head that you're some kind of emotional porcupine, too difficult, too complicated for anyone to get close to. And, a big part of that story is jealousy. It's this ugly, green monster that sits on your shoulder, whispering toxic garbage into your ear every time something good happens. You see your partner talking to someone else, and your brain immediately jumps to the worst-case scenario. It's a gut punch, a wave of anxiety that feels so real, so powerful, that you believe it must be true. You start acting on it, questioning them, checking their phone, creating drama where none exists. The problem isn't that you're actually hard to love. The problem is that jealousy makes you act like you are. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're so terrified of getting hurt or being abandoned that you create the very circumstances that push people away. You become needy, suspicious, and controlling. And who wants to be in a relationship with a full-time detective? Nobody. You're not protecting your heart. You're building a prison around it and then complaining that no one wants to visit. The real tragedy is that you're sabotaging your own happiness based on a feeling, not a fact. This feeling convinces you that your love isn't good enough, that it's flawed from the start. It's a feedback loop from hell. You feel jealous, you act out, your partner gets frustrated, and you take their frustration as proof that you are, in fact, unlovable. See? You tell yourself, I knew it, but you're not seeing the full picture. You're ignoring the fact that your own actions, driven by this deep-seated insecurity, are poisoning the well. It's like setting your own house on fire and then blaming the fire department for not showing up fast enough. You have to take responsibility for the fire you started. So, what's the real issue here? It's not the other person. It's not your partner. It's your own values. You're valuing validation from someone else more than you value your own peace of mind. You've made their affection the ultimate measure of your self-worth, and that's a dangerous game to play. When you outsource your self-esteem, you give someone else the power to destroy you. The jealousy isn't about them. It's a symptom of a deeper problem. It's a sign that you don't trust yourself, and you're projecting that lack of trust onto the person you claim to love. It's time to stop pointing fingers and start looking in the mirror. There are few things that suck more than this. You're into someone. I mean really into them. You're playing it cool, waiting for the perfect moment, crafting the perfect confession in your head. And then, out of nowhere, some other person swoops in and tells your crush, I love you first. Suddenly, you're not just a person with a crush. You're the runner-up in a race you didn't even know you were losing. It feels like you've been disqualified before you even got to the starting line. All your carefully laid plans, all your hopeful daydreams, they all just evaporate into a cloud of disappointment and regret. The pain of being second is a special kind of hell. It's not just about losing, it's about feeling like you were never even a contender. Your brain starts screaming at you. You're too slow, you're not brave enough, you missed your shot. You start to believe that because you weren't the first to say it, your feelings are somehow less valid, less important. It's as if love is a limited time offer and you were stuck in traffic. The fact that someone else had the courage to speak up while you were hesitating makes you feel weak and inadequate. It's a direct hit to your ego. This is where the jealousy really sinks its teeth in. You're not just jealous of the other person for potentially winning your crush's affection. You're jealous of their confidence. You're jealous of their timing. You're jealous that they took the risk you were too scared to take. And now, you're stuck in this horrible limbo. If your crush reciprocates their feelings, you're left heartbroken. If they don't, you're left wondering if you should still say something, but now it feels tainted, like you're just the sloppy seconds, the consolation prize. The whole situation is a mess. The core of this pain is the feeling of being unseen. You had this beautiful, intense feeling inside you, and you were waiting for the right time to share it, but someone else's voice drowned yours out before you could even speak. It makes you question everything. Were my feelings even real? Did they even notice me? The regret is crushing. You replay the moments, thinking of all the times you could have said something. You missed your chance, and now you have to live with the consequences of your own inaction. Being second doesn't just feel like losing a person. It feels like losing a part of yourself. When you've been burned by jealousy or the second-place syndrome, you learn a terrible lesson. don't invest. You decide, consciously or not, that a heart that isn't open can't be broken. So you build a fortress. You put your emotions into a lockbox and throw away the key. In your next relationship, you hold back. You don't let yourself get too excited. You don't say I love you first. Or maybe you don't say it at all. You're physically present, but emotionally, you're a ghost. You're there, but you're not there. You're trying to play it safe. The irony, of course, is that trying to play it safe is the most dangerous thing you can do to a relationship. Love, by its very nature, is a risk. It requires vulnerability. It requires putting your heart on the line with no guarantee that it won't get stomped on. When you refuse to invest emotionally, you're essentially refusing to love. You're showing up to a potluck and not bringing a dish. You're expecting to feast on someone else's emotional generosity while offering nothing but crumbs in return. This isn't a relationship, it's emotional vampirism. This emotional stinginess is fueled by fear. The fear of being second again. The fear of feeling that sharp, familiar pang of jealousy. The fear of caring more than the other person. So, you hedge your bets. You keep one foot out the door at all times. You tell yourself that if they leave it won't hurt as much because you never really gave them your all. But here's the fucked up truth. It still hurts. And what's worse, you don't even get to experience the good stuff. You miss out on the deep connection, the intimacy, and the profound joy that only comes from true vulnerability. You think you're being smart and strategic, but you're just starving yourself of a fundamental human experience. A life lived in emotional self-preservation mode is barely a life at all. You're so busy protecting yourself from potential pain that you block out all potential for genuine happiness. This isn't a strategy for a healthy relationship. It's a strategy for being alone, even when you're with someone. If you're not willing to risk getting hurt, you're not willing to love. It's that simple. You have to choose what you care about more, protecting your ego or building something real. So, what do you do with this mess of jealousy, regret, and fear? You stop bullshitting yourself and everyone else. The solution is radical honesty. This means being honest with your partner about your insecurities. Don't accuse them, own your feelings. Instead of saying, why were you talking to them? Try saying, hey, I know this is irrational, but when I see you talking to someone else, it makes me feel insecure and jealous. It's my problem, but I wanted to tell you how I feel. This changes the game. You're not attacking them. You're being vulnerable. You're inviting them to understand you, not defend themselves. Communication is not a magic wand. It won't make your jealousy disappear overnight, but it opens the door for real connection. It's also crucial to remember that your feelings are valid. It's okay to feel jealous. It's okay to feel sad that you missed your chance. Don't beat yourself up for having human emotions. The problem isn't the feeling itself, but how you choose to act on it. Acknowledge the feeling, sit with it, let it suck for a bit, then take care of yourself. Go to the gym, read a book, work on a project you care about, build a life so full and interesting that one person's validation doesn't have the power to ruin your day. Most importantly, you need to stop giving a fuck about being first. Love is not a race, it's not a competition. Being the second person to confess your feelings doesn't make them any less real or valuable. In fact, sometimes love that takes time to grow is stronger and more resilient. The person who shouts, I love you from the rooftops on day 3 might just be in love with the idea of love. The person who takes their time, who gets to know you, who chooses you despite your flaws, that's something worth paying attention to. Your worth isn't determined by your place in the confession line. Ultimately, this all comes down to choosing your values. You can choose to value certainty and safety, which will lead you to a life of emotional isolation. Or, you can choose to value vulnerability and honesty, which will open you up to both potential heartbreak and profound love. It takes patience. It takes courage. It means accepting that you might get hurt. Being second, or third, or 10th doesn't mean you're unlovable. It just means your story is still being written. Be open, be honest, and be patient. The right love won't care about the order of operations.